Greetings, Benjamin J. from Ben's Trains with another in the series. Well, a follow-up on that 400 double reduction motor that arrived today. This thing's running actually really well. So I thought I'd do a quick video on cleaning up these push rods, getting some of this rust off of here. There is no really simple way to get it off other than scraping it. You can use sandpaper, but the problem with sandpaper is all that grit is going right into the gears. It's just not a practical way to do it. So what I do, take some standard 30 weight motor oil. I've already done this once. You put a couple of drops on it. Just spread the oil out, just like that. Let it set for, I don't know, a few seconds. Then take a brand new single edge razor blade. You want something that's really, really sharp. And have a cloth standing by. Watch this. Now it'll take you a couple minutes to do this, but the nice thing about it is you can get 99% of this rust off of here. Just depends on how deep it goes and how pitted it is afterwards, of course. But as you can see, this comes off reasonably quickly. Like I said, you want a good sharp razor blade to do this. And you can just literally scrape this rust away. So there's about 20 seconds worth of work. So it only takes a few minutes. And every time you do this, you just put a bit more oil on it, of course. And just a few drops. And then just spread it out. And then scrape it again. And it takes a few minutes to do this, but you'd be surprised how good these can look once you get all this rust off of them. And then once you get the rust off, you can take a single piece of sandpaper or an emery board and just lay it on there and pull it across, and it gives it a nice dull finish. But the nice thing about it, of course, is all the rust is gone. So it's just a matter of how much energy you want to put into this. But as you can see, it's already a tremendous difference. And so all you do is you basically scrape it down to the bare steel, go around the pivot point with the edge of the razor blade. And like I said, it's tedious and time consuming, but it's a really simple way to get this rust off of this push rod and actually make it quite presentable looking. It's just a matter of, like I said, how much energy you want to put into it. But per side, 10 minutes maybe. It only takes a few minutes to scrape through this stuff. Like I said, once you've got the majority of it off, you can just take a piece of sandpaper, 400 grit sandpaper, or an emery board, and just lay it on there flat and just pull it across a couple of times. And that'll put a nice, dull, matte finish on it. But the nice thing about it, of course, is the rust will be gone. So it only takes a few minutes to do this, as you can see. And if you have a Dremel, you can use a Dremel tool. But the problem with the Dremel tool is it spins so quickly that you can actually physically leave a dip in the push rod if you hold the Dremel tool in one spot too long. So you can do it, but it's just really simple to use a razor blade. It costs almost nothing. And takes a few minutes to scrape this off, and you can actually get it looking quite presentable, like I said. Anyway, I just wanted to do a quick video on removing that rust from these push rods. It's really simple if you're willing to put the time into it. It only takes a few minutes. So, as always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email, BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.